Hello, we meet again. At this point, I'm not sure if things are hotter at your place or mine, but wherever we are right now is feeling pretty fine. Cozy up next to Papa near the fire, it's where you need to be. Welcome to Yammie Noob, where I, your favorite thick-thigh boy, will lead you through the perilous journey of crass humor, fun facts, and the absolute best motorcycle content you can find on the old YouTube. High praise? Arrogant, you say? The Italian people have a saying about me. Lui è bello e intelligente. It really is a hard life, but someone has to endure all of this exhausting travel and research for you squids, for the good of the people, for the promised land, for Rossi. Now today's video, as you saw from the title, is all about international squids, but one thing that is consistent throughout all squid cultures is the need to stay looking sharp. You might be a nighttime club dweller in Tel Aviv, or maybe you're kicking it on the hot streets of New Delhi, but one thing is for sure, you gotta stay manscaped. They've been kind enough to sponsor today's video, and they do a great job of supporting Papa Yam's degeneracy, so you know they're good people. If you don't know, staying tight and trimmed downstairs is preferred by 8 in 10 partners. It's hygienic, and it's gonna make it look all kinds of good when the time comes to get it up. We're talking about wheelies here, guys, not anything else. Get your minds out of the gutter. For a limited time, you can pick up their perfect package, which includes the no-nick lawnmower 2.0 that comes with a ceramic blade, using my code YAM20 for 20% off. Now that's a hell of a deal. You'll also get free shipping on that. So go check out Manscaped using the link below, use code YAM20 to get 20% off, and look as good as your Papa Yam. Well, you might not look as good as me, but you can certainly try. Before we kick things off, be sure you're wearing your fun pants because I'm about to take you on the ride of your life. All commentary here is made in jest, and for those of you who feel that a bit of a sting of what I'm about to say, that might be the best evidence that all stereotypes exist for a reason. Take a moment, consider your life. If you don't like what you're seeing, buy a new motorcycle and try again. Up first, we have the Dubai Stunter. There are some crazy cats in Dubai, and if we're being completely honest, they can get down on a good time. You may be familiar with the term wheelie guy from my 7 group ride dude you're gonna meet video. If not, be sure to check that out once you're finished hearing all about the international riders. The Dubai Stunter takes wheelie guy to a whole new level. He's so leveled up that they aren't even playing the same game anymore. Dubai riders are all set with the latest Ducati Super Sports, and they aren't playing around, cracking mega dank wheelies for the 35,000 Instagram followers. It's all a bit confusing if we're being honest. They can zip around on crowded streets, parkour off the side of a skyscraper when the traffic gets too congested, and land neatly in the desert for a Mission Impossible style getaway. They'll stop stunting when pigs fly, or maybe they won't. The Dubai police actually have flying motorcycles. Anyone catching some Fifth Element vibes around here? I wouldn't want to run into Bruce Willis in a flying taxi, no sir, hard pass. Old Brucey better stay out of Dubai and get some more credits on his license, because by 2020 the Dubai police force is expected to be fully outfitted with the Hoversurf Scorpion 3. Let's slow things down a little bit, catch a flight to Italy, and let's take a peek at the Scooter Bro. Now this guy is cool. He's as smooth as your favorite gelato, with a dapper back comb, dreamy dark eyes, and don't even get me started on the accent. They don't call him Mr. Steal Your Girl for nothing, because guess what? Your angry sport bike isn't gonna get half the attention that his cute little red Vespa is gonna get. Oh, what's that? He's got a puppy in a bag wearing goggles and a leather helmet? Yeah, you're not gonna get her digits. He's all over it. He's got a pod on the back of his freshly waxed Scoot Mobile, and he's prepared to schmooze the locals and yell at the tourists who almost wiped him out driving down the cobblestone alley. Stupid American. And he's not wrong. Us Americans are known for being a little reckless on the streets, especially when it comes to rubbernecking, sightseeing in foreign countries. And apparently French people get their panties in a twist if you rip a fat drift around a roundabout. Can you believe it? Incroyable. Maybe that petrol station isn't something that a local would give a second glance at, but I'll be damned if I'm not gonna drive past it without hopping out for a selfie. Geez, it pained me to say that, but who among you can say I'm wrong? We really are the worst. Actually, I take that back. America's sick. I love it here. But meaningfully criticizing your country doesn't mean that you don't love it, my dudes. Never forget that. Once you can't examine something, that's blind allegiance, and guess what? That ain't American last time I checked. Anyways, political detours aside, Scooter Guy can go just about anywhere as long as he stays in a metro area and has enough gas in the tank. He can haul his cookies on the highway, check out a winding road, and if lane splitting just isn't cutting it anymore, he can hop up on the sidewalk and mow down pedestrians. Chances are he's got a pizza strapped to the back of that thing, and he's gonna get it delivered pronto. If you think American hangry is bad, you've clearly never seen Italian hangry. Or maybe you have. I guess it just depends if you've been to Jersey or Long Island. If you have, maybe you do know what I'm talking about. Now let's hit the Autobahn and meet our next rider, the efficient German. Now, I am not against this guy at all. In fact, I'll hop back and ride 2 up with this guy any day, or join him in a group ride, whatever. The efficient German knows the Autobahn is the pearl of the countryside. While populated areas do actually have speed limits, the majority Autobahn is free range, which is why I don't understand the lack of Turbo Busas over there. Surely you guys have been watching my channel. This is a primo opportunity. Anyways, these guys don't even need a Turbo Busa to get where they're going. They can rev it up, max it out, and ride it as far as the eye can see before they have to slow down and refuel. During that time, they won't even have to slow down too much if traffic gets a little congested. Why? Because Autobahn law says that drivers are to drive as close to their side of the road as possible, leaving a center stripe wide open for lane splitters. It's pretty magical, to be honest. But don't hop on the fabled Autobahn as a foreigner without doing a quick Google search. There are a lot of rules that come with creating a seamlessly integrated racetrack for everyday travel, and you do not want to be the guy that messes that up. Trust me. Now, you're halfway down this video and you might be thinking, Yam, haven't you done this video before? And you'd be right, I made a 7 types of international riders video, but before we need to continue, we had to update this video, otherwise they get lost to history. So here we are, we're going back in the catalog and doing the work and updating this sweet Yam content for you. Now that actually segues pretty nicely into our next rider, the Euro Street Rossi. Sweet mother of baby Rossi, this guy's unbelievable. Cool as a cucumber under pressure, he corners on those twisty European roads like nobody's business. Dropping knees is his middle name and there are no chicken strips in his game. This guy was born and bred for the track, he spent his entire life lane splitting, zipping through turns, and becoming one with the bike. There's just one problem. He's stuck on a 125cc. Oh, the sweet, sweet wasted potential. Just wait until you get that A2 and then unrestricted A license, my bro. You gotta get these boys on a Busa. Actually, no, those things are pigs. As much as I love a big old fat Turbo Busa. Sliding into the next spot is the Tokyo Drifter. And I don't mean like a wanderer. The Tokyo Drifter works as a stunt double in all of those car movies that kids are into these days. They're the pinnacle of the street Rossi. They've got the skills, they've got the terrain, and best of all, they've got those Busas. Realistically, they've got whatever they want since some of the fastest bikes out there come directly from the Big Four. One thing they don't have? A hentai Hornet. No, that's an American exclusive right there. Why? Because we're classy as hell, that's why. Tokyo Drift Dude can be found rocking some sweet-ass hair spikes with an obnoxiously bright bike, and no, I don't hate them for it. I might even be willing to give spiky hair a try if I wasn't so currently committed to my current aesthetic. This dome is a real lady killer. You just can't holster a weapon like that. Don't worry, I'm licensed for this thing. You know what I'm licensed for? A motorized bicycle. Know who is licensed for one of those things? The Netherlands hippies. Those guys are all about the two-wheeled life, so much so that they spend almost 1 billion euros a year on them. These aren't just any bicycles though. With 27% of travel made on a bike, the Netherlands hippie has it figured out. Motorized bicycles. Motorcycle. Maybe that's a bit of a stretch, but considering the very first motorcycle was in fact a bicycle with a motor on it, I'm counting it. And even though the average price of those Netherlands bicycles is about $1,000, don't worry, they've still got plenty of money for a plate full of special brownies or cookies or cakes or bowls, whatever. Just don't let all those cheery smiles and happy families fool you. 1 in 5 of these hippies are going to have their precious bikes stolen. For shame. And I would be completely remiss to skip over this Spanish favorite, the cross-country tourer. Spain is the epicenter of Grand Prix motorcycle racing, and it has a haven for riders. The Italians might have something to say about that, but Spain truly is the Grand Prix center. There's something magical flowing through those veins, and the cross-country tourer embraces it with an indisputable fever. From riding through the mountains to traipsing around beaches, the cross-country tourer is prepared for whatever adventure he comes upon. He's embraced motorcycles as a way of life, not just a way of life, the way of life. Breathing, drinking, becoming one with the intangible fragrance of eau de torque. Because cross-country touring guy knows what it means to wake up, straddle a stallion, and just ride. Now, that's going to do it for today, guys. Thanks for stopping by, hanging out, and remembering to use a coaster. Seriously, I don't want to see you not using a coaster. I really do appreciate it when you remember the little things, like hitting subscribe, throwing a like, dropping a comment. You get the idea. Now, this video wouldn't be complete without me mentioning our Patreon. It started out as our beginner bike giveaway, and we still do that. We've got the KTM RC390 up for grabs, but really, it's grown into one of the best communities for motorcyclists on the internet. Imagine a safe place where you can come learn about bikes, ask questions, see exclusive content, and hang out with me. That's what our Discord server is. It's like a chat room you can access on desktop or mobile, and it works just like Slack or TeamSpeak. Over 540 people have signed up. We've got channels specifically for new riders, bike purchases, memes, and more. Oh yeah, you get additional chances to win the bike and you're automatically entered for free. You'll get access to live streams, polls to help us decide what we do to the bikes, and more. We also do weekly $100 gift card drawings for our members. Watch our weekly It Came From Craigslist videos to see how that works. So join us in creating the best exclusive motorcycle community on the internet. Hit the link below or go to patreon.com/YammieNoob to get started. Thanks again for watching. I'll catch you guys next time. See you later. Fact: there are 336 dimples on a regulation golf ball. Take that, Rain Man. Goodbye.